Hi guys, welcome back to my channel and welcome back to a new video. So today I just wanted to talk about getting back to the gym, restarting the journey. As you might know, as you all know, that with the lockdown, with the regulations of the lockdown, we were not allowed to go to the gym, unfortunately. So the president has recently announced the relaxation of the regulations. Here I am. Know it's been a while. I was in denial about my love. So I am very excited to be going back to the gym, and I'm sure many people are as excited as I am. I have been waiting for this for the longest of time, and I'm very excited to go back to the gym. It's been like 5 months we haven't been to the gym, so that's what I'm going to be talking about today. So if you are interested in hearing about restarting the journey, so if you have not started your fitness journey and you're looking to start your fitness journey soon, this is the right time to start. Everyone is basically starting over, so this might be the right time for you to start yours. I'm going to be sharing with you guys what I'm going to be doing differently, the things that I'm going to be adding to my workouts routine, how I'm going to be easing back to the gym, because you know, if you haven't been training for like 5 months, a lot has changed. You can't just go in as you were doing before the lockdowns. So that means I'm going to be drafting another routine, another training split altogether, because I was training 5 days. So I'll train, maybe I can't remember exactly which day I did what, but I was training, let's say, legs on Monday, back on Tuesdays, gluten on Wednesday, and so on and so on. But now I need to find a way that I can switch this whole thing up. I am planning to scale down from 5 to 6 times a week of training into at least 3 times a week. I'm gonna be training on Monday, and then I'm gonna skip Tuesday, train on Wednesday, skip Thursday, and train on Friday. This I'm planning to do for like a week or two, not too long, because I don't want to get comfortable in training 3 days. I mean, 3 days a week. I don't want to get comfortable in that. So I will be changing that in maybe 2 weeks, when I feel, oh, it's okay, I am getting comfortable again, I'm getting stronger again, and then scaling down on the weights themselves, scaling down on the exercises. So I would go to the gym, and maybe I would aim to do a session with maybe 8 exercises. Maybe if I'm doing legs that day, I'll do 8 leg exercises. That would be the goal. But sometimes, depending on how I'm feeling, maybe I'll do 5 exercises, 6, maybe that 8, maybe more, depending on how I'd be feeling that day. But I'm planning to be scaling all the way down. I'm planning to be just dropping everything to a low level. And previously I'll train each exercise, maybe I'll do 4 sets of 12 reps maybe on some days, but now I'm planning to just scale that down also to maybe 4 exercises, each exercise maybe 3 sets, and then 8 reps. So the point of scaling down everything is to gradually ease back to my training routine, and I just ease back in nicely and comfortably as possible. So if you are beginning your fitness journey, maybe take what I'm saying and try to implement it too, because you don't want to start your journey on a high. You want to start gradually, because you don't want to exhaust yourself to a point that you're going to go in very hard for 2 weeks, and then you're going to be chilling for 4 weeks and then go in very hard again, because that's not going to work. That's not practical. It's not going to work. You want this to be a lifetime journey, so the gym is always going to be there. You're going to be working out for the rest of your life, hopefully. So you have all the time to just get used to the training routine. Depending on how you're feeling, depending on your strength, you can then increase and do what we talked about in our last video, which is progressive overload, increasing the intensity of your workouts, then gradually just improving yourself at the gym. The second thing that I'm going to be doing differently when I go back to the gym is in relation to nutrition. um well well since the lockdown started, your girl has not been eating right. It's not the right way of doing things, and but this is my journey and I'm speaking my truth. I'm speaking my truth. So when I'm not trading, I don't eat well. It's like these things go hand in hand. It's a bad thing to don't do it. This is a weakness of mine, which I'm going to be working on. So when I don't train, I eat bad. When I'm training, I eat right. So that's just, I'm sure many people struggle with that as well. So I haven't been eating right for 5 months, and it is starting to show. I'm not trying to cut down on calories that I eat. I'm trying to stick to the right food, as opposed to just eating whatever. I'm going to be looking at my nutrition in retrospect from March till now and making changes there. Oh, and lastly, we're still on nutrition. I have not been taking supplements for 5 months since the beginning of the lockdown. I do occasionally take supplements on normal circumstances. So I hardly talk about them because you do not need supplements, but that's a story of another day. But I do take supplements. I do take protein to supplement my own diet because I don't think I'm taking enough protein from food. So I don't think I'm getting enough protein from just food. So I do take supplements, and from um, when I start going to the gym, hopefully in a week from now, I will be going back to taking protein. The third thing that I'm going to be doing differently is implementing implementing a stretching routine into my workout split. So I'm planning to join yoga. Fortunately, the gym that I go to has yoga classes every Wednesday or Monday, if I'm not mistaken, but every once a week. A yoga teacher comes and you can sign up for a yoga class for free. It's part of the package that comes with your membership. So I am planning to join. I've never done yoga. I've never really been interested in yoga, but I am planning to maybe go and check it out a few times, see if I like it, and if I do, I'm gonna stick around. I think I'm just gonna do that. It's gonna help me with my flexibility. From the 3 days of training, I'm gonna be putting in one day for just stretching and maybe that yoga class. Yeah, like maybe an hour of just stretching, like proper stretching, in order for me to improve my flexibility, because yeah, your girl is stiff. I am stiff, like and that also leads to injuries. If you have mobility challenges, like myself, I have mobility challenges, so I cannot go very deep on the squats. The exercises that I have to work around, switch around, and the exercises that I cannot do because I'm stiff. So I'm planning to be changing that through like stretching for some time and see if there are any improvements. Hopefully there are going to be improvements. Surely there are going to be improvements. So I am planning to start, relearning, like learning everything that I have been putting off, before the lockdown. Because I am going to be dedicating a day or a session to just learn new exercises. Like I am planning to learn how to do a body weight pull up. I cannot do pull ups, so it's one of the things that I'm gonna be learning to do. And there's a lot of things that I want to learn in order to improve myself, in order to improve my journey, and to reach my goals. Maybe they're gonna help me reach have the back that I've always wanted to have. So yeah, so from now on I'm going to be dedicating another day. So from the 4 days, 3 days of working out, and then 1 day of stretching or yoga if it works out with yoga, and then one day to just learn something new. Lastly, I been thinking a lot about resting, because with many people now that the gyms are open, and this is also how I was thinking initially, that I'll just go in very hard. I do not think that's a good idea anymore. I just wanna make sure that I get proper rest, because I mean, when you rest, that's when you grow. You don't grow while you're doing the exercises at the gym. That's not where you grow. So when your muscles get to rest, when your body rests, that's when your body recovers, and then your muscles repair themselves, and then they grow bigger or stronger. Not that I wasn't resting, I was resting, but somehow, you know in the midst of everything, when I was home, not doing anything really, not being physically active before this whole pandemic, I had if you've been following my journey, I did talk about this in one of the videos, that I'm trying to like decrease on the time that I spend on my phone. So I did say that I would be putting my phone off from 10 o'clock. Would put my phone away from 10 o'clock. So, and then before 5 o'clock, I would wake up and just do everything before even going through my phone. So, with the current situation now, we've been home for quite some time, and everything just went south. Waking up, checking my phone first thing, and then staying on my phone until late at night, and I'm planning to turn that around again and start my no phone after 10, no phone before 5 rule. So for me, with the easing of the lockdown rules, regulations, with us going back to the gym now, it's the beginning of a new journey for me. I'm not going to be continuing where I left off, picking up where I left off. I'm going to be starting from scratch, starting as a beginner, treating myself as a beginner that I'd like to think I'm still a beginner, because that gives you a room to grow. It gives you that eagerness to learn, eagerness to grow. So it's the beginning of a new journey, and I'm excited to bring you guys along. And if you're new here, my name is Zoe. I know I should have said this at the beginning. If you're new and you're still here, my name is Zoe, and I'm using this platform to share my journey, mostly my fitness journey, but my well-being journey, my health fitness journey. So thank you for watching, and I'll see you on the next one. You should go back home, go back home, go back home.